Have you already made up your mind to getting a new website for your business? But you're confused that what are the main features you are going to need in your website? If your answer is yes, then please stick with this video, because in this video I am going to share with you all the must-have features of a business website. So without wasting any time, let's begin. There are many features that you can add to your website, but in this video I will be covering all the must-have features that you can add or you should add to your business website or any other kinds of website. The very first and most important feature is the website header. Website header is the top section of a website where you can add many important things. Without a header section, there is no website you can find. The very first thing, you should add a logo to your header section. Logo is your brand identity. It can be just an image or an image with your brand name or just your brand name. Beneath the logo, you should add a tagline of your brand which says something about your brand in a few words. Like, my brand name is Nixupken and my tagline is nothing is beyond the reach. The next thing is call to action button. If you want your visitors to take action just after landing on your website, then you must add a call to action button to encourage your visitors to take action immediately. Next thing is a phone number. If you are a local business or brick and mortar store, then you must add a phone number to your website so that your visitors or your customers can easily contact you following that phone number. Top navigation menu. In this section, you can add the most important pages of your website so that people can easily find those pages right from the menu section. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs work like a navigation to your website, because whenever people think what is the page they are exactly standing on right now, then the breadcrumb will help them to find the exact page they are standing on right now. The next very important feature of a website is a home page. All kinds of websites have a home page. In the home page, you can add as many things as you want, but as per the industry standard, I am going to share with you a few must-have things that you should add to your home page. The very first thing is an image or an image slider just after the header section. Here you can add some images of you and your team or images related to your business. You must add your business information on the home page, because people would love to know about your business right after they land on your homepage. Then comes main features. If you have a service or product, then you can mention what are the services that you provide from your business. You can add this to the homepage, and it is a very good practice to add main features on your homepage. Testimonials. Testimonials are very good thing. It can increase your conversion rate because people love to hear what other people are saying about your business, about any brand in the market. Page contents. Page content is a section where you can add anything you want, but I recommend you to add something about your business in this section in a very brief manner. Then add a call to action button so that people can click that button and redirect directly to your about page to read more about your business. Internal links. The home page is the main page of any website. That is why it has the more authority than any other pages on your website. So if you want other pages to gain more authority, then you should add some links to your home page so that Google see that these are the important pages of your website and increase the ranking of those pages. And also people can easily find those pages from the home page. The next important feature of a website is the footer section. Every website has a footer section. There are many things that you can add or you should add to a footer section. The very first thing, you can add your contact information. You can add your contact number if you are willing to add, or your email address and your office address if you have a brick and mortar store or office. Then you can add social media links so that people can easily find your social media profile right after they land on your website right from the footer section. Newsletter subscription form. You can add a newsletter subscription form to your footer section if you want to collect email addresses of your customers and audience. By doing this, you can send them newsletters, informations about your business and anything you want to share with your audience or customers. Chat widget. You can add chat widget to your website footer, because nowadays people want to interact with brands and they want to get answers immediately. So this is the best opportunity. If someone is stuck on the buying process and they need some kind of help, then they can contact you using the chat widget and you can immediately help them to complete their purchase process right at the moment. Copyright notice. You should must add a copyright notice to your website footer section in the below, because it creates credibility of your business, your website in the eyes of Google's, and people take you seriously that you are a brand and you are a genuine and legit business. The next very important feature of a website can be a blog. If you are willing to write something about your business or anything you want to share with your audience through your website, or you can produce how-to contents so that you can attract more visitors and convert them into leads and eventually to sales. There are few things that you should add if you have a blog section in your website. The very first thing is sidebar. Sidebar plays a very important role in the blog section. You can add a sidebar to any other pages of your website, but I recommend you to add the sidebar to the blog section, because in the sidebar you can add a search box so that people can find other contents related to your business if you have a post about that in your website. Then you can add the subscription form also in the sidebar, just like you have added in the footer section, so that you can collect emails of your website visitors and customers. The next important thing you can add to the sidebar is categories. It will help your readers and audience to find other contents in your website category wise. The next thing is advertisement. You can use sidebar just like a billboard. You can promote your products, your services in this advertisement section on the sidebar. Social sharing buttons, the must have thing you should add in your blog section, because whenever people like your content, they are willing to share that content on the social media on their profiles. So adding social media icons on the blog page is a very good practice. It can help your website get more traffics from the social media. Related post. You should must add related post in the blog page just right after the blog post, because whenever people complete reading a particular blog post, then they can go to the another blog post right from the related post section. Comment box. Comment box is a very important thing, because after reading your blog post or your content, people are most like to share their views about your content, or they want to add some more values. So if you have a commenting section on your blog page, then people can easily write their views, their feedback about your blog post and your business using the comment box. The next important feature is a contact page. Contact page is a must-have page of any website, so that people easily can contact with you related to their queries. If they have any questions or any problems, then they can use contact page to send you their messages. There is a contact form that people will fill up and send you their messages, but you should must add your contact information other than the contact form, like email address, contact number and office address. The next important feature of a website, legal pages. If you are doing a business, you are a legit business, then you should must add some legal pages to your website, like privacy policy page, terms of use page, disclaimer page and a FAQ page, because if people want to know about the privacy policy of your business, then they can easily find those information on the privacy policy page. The next thing, terms and conditions page. Whenever people want to know what are the terms and conditions they have to follow when they visit your website, then they can easily find those information on the terms and conditions page. In the disclaimer page, you can write a proper disclaimer if you are doing any kind of affiliate marketing or any kind of disclaimer that you want to share with your audience. You can easily add that to your disclaimer page. In the FAQ page, you can add 10 or 20 questions that people frequently ask about your business, so that you don't have to repeat those answers all the time and people can find the common answers that others are asking on the FAQ page very easily. The next important feature is website design. There are 3 things that I'm going to cover in this website design. The very first thing is a responsive website. All the websites should be mobile responsive and tab responsive, because nowadays Google is paying their high attention to the mobile devices, and almost 60% of people using mobile devices to surf internet. Clean and readable font. You can add many fancy fonts to your website, but it is highly recommended to add easy to read, clean fonts. And the main reason behind these, people don't have time to read those fancy fonts. So if your website has easy fonts, then people will stick with your website and read whatever you have to share with them. Next thing is beautiful colors. You should must follow color psychology to add colors to your website, because this is very important. If you don't add proper colors that is related to your brand and your industry, then you are going to lose the trust of your audience and customers. The next feature is technical part. It is the very important thing. Although I'm not going to cover everything about the technical part, but there are few things that I'm going to cover in this video. First thing is cross-browser compatibility. You should must check that your website is loading across the browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Edge and many more. Next thing is fast loading speed. Must keep your website minimal if you want fast loading speed, because if you have a lot of feature in your website but people are not coming to your website because it is taking a long time to load, then there is no use of those features. Therefore, keep your website minimal but fast loading. The next most important feature is content management system, which is called CMS. There are a list of CMS available in the market, but I prefer WordPress.org, because if you are not that tech savvy, still you can use WordPress very easily. There are limitless possibilities. If you have a WordPress website, you can add any kind of features to a WordPress website. There are main three things that you should look when you are choosing your CMS platform. First thing is dashboard. Dashboard should be clean and tidy. You can find all the setting options and all the features right from the dashboard. Next thing is easy to operate. If you have a CMS that you cannot operate, then there is no use of having a website. That is why I'm recommending WordPress, because WordPress is very easy to use. There are millions of websites are using WordPress platform as their content management system. Whatever CMS you are using, there should be options to add new features very easily. In this case, if you are going to choose the WordPress org, then you can add any kind of features on your website. The next most important feature is the hosting company. Whenever you are going to make a website, you need a hosting server, because your website will be sitting on that hosting server. So there are main two things that you should consider while choosing the hosting provider. The very first thing is it should be reliable and fast, because in the market you can find hundreds of hosting company. Those are selling hostings for very cheap price if you are going for money, but if you are not looking for their reliability, then it is going to be a nightmare for you and your website. So choose a hosting provider wisely that other people are also using and satisfy with that hosting company. I'm using Bluehost for all my website and for my client's website, because it is a very fast and reliable hosting company, and many people using this hosting provider for a very long time, and they have a very good reputation in the market. The next thing you should check before buying a hosting is customer support, because there are many hosting companies that do not provide a good customer support. Whenever you messed up your website and you want support from your hosting provider, they should provide you a good service immediately. And in this case, Bluehost is very good. Whenever I and my clients face any problem, they easily can contact the customer support, and their support is really very good, because whenever you are in a problem, they will help you and they will do whatever they can do for you. The next most important feature is your website should be SEO friendly. SEO means search engine optimization. Although it is a very big topic and it is not possible to cover everything about SEO in this video, but there are basic things that you should consider when making a website, because if in the first place you do not make changes, then later on it will make you trouble. First thing is a very clean URL. Your page URLs should be clean without any unnecessary words, symbols, dates and numbers, because if your URL is not clean and messy, then Google will never rank your web pages. The next important thing in the SEO is adding meta tag options. There are many meta tags that you can add in your website while creating content. Meta tags are a snippet of codes that stay on your HTML codes and describe your page contents. Search engines see these meta tags to understand your page content. Although it is not visible on the front end, still in the back end there are features like title tag, description, tags that you can add as a meta tag to your website, which is a basic thing for search engine optimization, and it will help you in the long run. So in this video I have covered everything about the must-have features of a new website. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you have anything to say, please write your feedback in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe this channel and also click the bell icon so that whenever I upload a video like this, you will get notification from the YouTube. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye for today.